Alrighty. Shalom, Israel. Let's start by giving all honor and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And the brother I'm born for that to be Florida from the camp prophets of Babylon. Come on, another quick hit to the span part by Yahawashi. Lord went to edify and feed the sheep. Devon said I was an apostle, great MILLSTONE, teaching well. Peace and blessing to the brothers who push this work and true sincerity to the scattered abroad. Alright, and this lesson, alright, is ultimately, inspired off previous lesson I was just listening to. Alright, going into one of the brothers, in the camp, Spirit was going into it, and lesson was titled, the Spirit worketh through us. Alright, and as I was listening to the lesson, alright, a lesson came to mind. It says, ultimately for the Spirit to work through us, okay, we have to put off, those things of the old men. Alright, the old man. And when you come into this truth, alright, there's a process, man. Okay, you have it where Jake still have 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth, man. Alright, and this truth requires your whole full attention, man. Alright, this truth requires change. Alright, it requires adjustment. Okay, and with that, alright, you have to put off those things that will, that bits and pieces of worldly versions of you. You have to pretty much cleanse those ways, alright, by being more submerged in the Spirit, man. Alright, by tending to being around the body more, okay, by tending to being around the Akim, okay, or just submerging yourself within those things that you personally know between you and Yahawashi that you need to do. Okay, so hey, the Spirit was something to bring that out, and the first scripture that came to mind, all right, was this right here, 1 John chapter 2, okay, reading verse 15. I'll read it in the NLT. It says, "Do not love this world, nor the things." Matter of fact, I'll read it in the KJV, then the NLT. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." That's right. Okay, because the things of this world is going to keep you further away from Yahawashi. So the scripture says, "Love not the world," okay, neither the things that are in the world. All right, these things are meant to destroy you. Proceeding to Psalms 83. All right, Micah 2:10. The list goes on. All right, and all these things here, all right, this worldly, this worldly wicked kingdom that Esau's, build up, is meant for this flesh to gravitate towards it, man. And you have it where, an individual will have it where they still will try to play the, have 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in the truth, barely hearing from you, barely this going on, all right, just having a version of themselves thinking that they can still do it. Well, the scripture says otherwise, man. You got to put off with those things that comes with that flesh, especially if it's requiring you to, do shit that's not, spiritual, man. With times we're in, you're not, you're not gonna be able to get away with that shit no more, man. Okay, that shit ain't gonna be allowed, man. And you're gonna have it where, stuff like that. That's going to cause individuals, okay, to be exposed, man. All right, in the times that we're coming into, you gotta put off that worldly, okay, version of yourself, man. You gotta pretty much exile that motherfucker, man. Okay, excuse my French, but he gotta go. All right, because what? The Lord's not having that, man. It says 1 John 2 and 15, reading it again, it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So the love of the Father won't be in the individual who, still got themselves trying to be around these niggas, man. Alright, still trying to be loved by these individuals within this wicked world, man. You got the self-image that you're trying to keep amongst family members, amongst niggas you used to know. Y'all still got something in common. You shouldn't have nothing in common with these niggas, man. Okay? These niggas is through, man. You still having something in common with these niggas, and you still having a good jolly time and friendship. Something ain't right, man. Alright? Something ain't right. Verse 16. And that is going to require self-examination, man. You still ride around with a nigga that you used to know, and y'all sliding and gliding, or you still got communication with this nigga? Nah, man, something ain't right. This nigga ain't trying to conduct himself with this truth, or if he ain't trying to be invested into YAHAWASHI outside, you shouldn't be around that nigga, man, or be around these niggas. YAHAWASHI outside, having that shit, man. It says, verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the it says, lust in the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. So these things are of the world, man. These things are still of the world. Motherfuckers still going out there partying and clubbing, alright? Still enjoying life, and then showing up to camp, alright? Like nothing happened. All that shit's coming to an end, man. We're in some evil times. We're in bad times, okay? And that same mindset, okay, as you was coming in before, it's gonna have to be eliminated, man. Either you're gonna eliminate him or he gonna eliminate you. You see? Because sooner that all that playing around and going do all that extra shit, all right, it's gonna be put to an end. The times when these devils, it's shit cracking up. These individuals nowadays, man, they got a spirit of being agitated on them, man. They being anger, frustration. Motherfucker be out trying to, hang and be with the guys, and then you got a shootout, man. Niggas dying. This was going on. None of this shit gonna be allowed anymore, man. We're in a time where we are being put in that position to where things are being pressured down and locked. We gotta lock in, okay? All right, let me grab this right here. This is like I said, this ain't gonna be too long. Just straight to the point. It says this is Romans chapter 12, and I'll just read the whole thing. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of YAHAWASHI outside, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto YAHAWASHI outside, which is a reasonable service. So our reasonable purpose and service Okay? Being what we doing is serving YAHAWASHI outside, to making our bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. You know? It's a blessing to get this truth and be able to receive this truth and be able to do the things we do, man. It's a blessing. Okay, the Lord could have left us out there being niggas, man. Could have left us being left a damn nuke, man. But the Lord had us when we came into this truth, okay? And we had to make adjustments. You had to put off certain things. You had to cut off the weak nature. You had to stop a lot of things, man. You had to make that sacrifice, okay? But an individual who's still trying to find himself amongst niggas, you gotta ask yourself: is that something that you doing? Is that something have you done? You still around your wicked ass cousin or your wicked ass homeboy that you used to know in the world, and y'all going out together. You gotta ask yourself, man. All right, or just being a friendly individual, man. We ain't no friendly ass, man. Listen, we ain't no friendly brothers, man. We ain't no friendly ass brothers, man. You know, we ain't just walking up and like we're just the easiest people to talk to. Now, don't get it twisted that we have to conduct ourselves a certain way and be a certain way while we are amongst these individuals. But we ain't no friendly ass motherfuckers, man. Okay? Excuse my French. Alright? We're about YAHAWASHI outside. It's business, man. And soon we're gonna see everybody that we've been working with, got co-workers with, or family members. Soon we're gonna see them niggas die, man. Soon ain't gonna be nobody left but to even sit here and bullshit and come with the shenanigans, man. We're gonna see motherfuckers get put to death. There's the times we're coming into. All right. Those are times we have ahead. It's gonna get real bad out here, man. Okay, you can't be all in the state of being all in the nigga face, man. Y'all laughing and chucking and jiving. yeah. See you next week. Fuck these niggas, man. YAHAWASHI outside gonna take a lot of these niggas out, man. We just hoping that the Lord don't take us out. We hoping the Lord have mercy upon us. All right, just because it came to mind, dang, man, we not, man, Lord willing, come back to me. All right. Point is that the Lord don't like these niggas, man. The Lord don't like these people, man. If they ain't find themselves to be precious to YAHAWASHI outside, ain't fucking with these people, man. These people through. The point is that we're set apart from these individuals, man. Okay, so why still be around them? You gotta sit there and look at this and examine the situation. Like, should I still be around these individuals? You can't have one foot in of the world and have one foot in the truth, man. Verse 2. All right, I'm gonna close it out with this because I made it to the gig. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of YAHAWASHI outside." And ultimately, all right, to be renewed in your mind All right, to be transformed in your mind, you have to make a change. Okay? So you could be really fully okay, submerged in the spirit, let the spirit flow through you, man. If you still around these niggas, or you still involving yourself around these individuals, all right, they ain't got shit going. They ain't trying to seek this truth or nothing. How the spirit gonna work through you, man? You got a lot of spirit work through you, and that requires you to mortify the deeds of that old man. You gotta kill that version of who you used to be off, so that so YAHAWASHI can use you for greater reasons and greater purpose, man. To magnify and give all glory and praise to His name. So with that, man, the point is made. And, Lord, when this lesson was edifying to walk in aqua, to seek Lord, to sincerity. Until next time, I'm going to say shalom.